Hello friends, welcome to C# Intermediate to Advanced tutorial. In this sub-series, we are learning Graphical Device Interface GDI Plus and its object, pen and brushes. So, in the previous two videos, we learned about the brushes, then we learned the basics of brushes, then we prepared our UI so that we can proceed with the development of a SolidBrush learning, gradient brush and pattern brush learning. Let's quickly review the previous part. So in the previous video, we prepared our UI and we wrote some utility function. So since we are going to use these utility functions here, let's quickly review it. So get solid brush color from UI, reads the content from this section and outputs the selected color. If user placed a check mark here in the blue color, if user placed a check mark here in this radio button, the color will be getting the blue color here. The next one is read color 1 and color 2. So this time, instead of reading the color from this radio button, the utility function will read the color from these two radio buttons, and these two set of radio groups are used by gradient as well as hatch, and when we are implementing, we will be using this function in both the cases. Inflate rect used to paint only the portion, thereby not disturbing the pen thickness, or what is drawn by pen. We will not disturb that by means of this inflate rect. That means to the brush object, we will not be giving this outer rect. Instead, we will be giving this inner rect to perform the hatching or whatever painting operation which can be done through the brush. Alright, now we will proceed with SolidBrush. So if you see here, first we make a call to inflate rect. Do not worry about where we will add this code. In the draw button, click event handler, we will be adding this piece of code, and when we go to the demo, you will get a clear picture. For now, if you see, first we make a call to inflate rect and we give the rectangle object, which is defined by those four controls: X and Y position, then width and height. There are four controls, right? Text boxes. So that forms a rect, and here we are making call to inflate rect. Now the rectangular dimension will get diminished based on the pen thickness selected by the user, whether they selected 1, 2 or 3. Based on that, 1, 2, 3 in the sense 1, 3, 5. So that's the size we are using. Based on that, the rectangle dimension will get diminished after the call to the inflate rect. So before the call, since it's a reference parameter, and after the call, the rectangle dimension will get diminished. And we already know about this function. For reference, I kept it here. So you can see how the rectangle dimension get diminished. Then we are checking chk adv brush checked equal to false. So this is just to make sure user is in a solid brush mode. Then for solid brush, we need brush color, so that we declared here. Then we declared a brush object, so this is the object GDI plus object. We previously used pen, here we are using the brush. Next, we are getting the color. This one is the color, right? we are getting this color from get solid brush color from UI. This is our utility function. We are passing the out parameter. Here it is null, and after the call this will get filled by the utility function. And if you see here, it reads the solid brush section and assigns the color based on the radio button selection. So after this function call, we will be having a valid color here. Then this is the solid brush, right? We are constructing the solid brush, new solid brush, and for the constructor we are passing the brush color. So if user selected red, then we are creating a red brush, or if user selected blue radio button, then we are creating a blue solid brush. So after constructing the brush, if you see, we are making call to fill a rectangle. Previously we used a draw rectangle, right? Now we are using the fill rectangle. And for the fill rectangle, since it's a fill version of the rectangle, we want to paint the rectangle, and we are giving the solid brush which we constructed here B. Then we are giving the rectangle A. The A is in diminished form. So that means the fill rectangle which performs the painting using this solid brush and paints the rectangle. So since it is diminished rectangle, the paint won't disturb the stuff which is drawn by the pen. We will see that soon in the demo. So that's all here. Now here is one example. If you see, you are seeing the outline, right? This outline is drawn by the pen with the pale golden color, and thickness is 3. Then this is the blue brush, and you can see how the interior region or the closed shape of rectangle is painted by the solid brush with the blue color. Alright, now it's demo time. We will go ahead and implement this. So we already perform our drawing. After this, we are drawing the rectangle with a pen. Now we will add the code to use solid brush. So later pattern brush and other brush also will come into picture. That time we will add the condition. For now we will simply ignore those conditions right now. We will just add this code. So for gradient and pattern brush, we may end up adding the if condition, so that we will do in the next coming to video. For now, to explore solid brush, this code is enough. So 10 x location, y location 10, draw. So we will disable this so that, okay, since we added the code, it's coming, even though nothing is selected, it's a drawing with a blue color. Anyhow, let us change it to green, and this will draw the stuff in green color. We will increase the size. Width I am giving it as a 200 and height 150. So you can see how the outer line is not disturbed. Let's change the thickness and set it as pink. You can see how the rectangle is painted. Only interior region is painted, and whatever you drawn using the pen, that is not disturbed. You see, that's all. Just now we tested all the combination. Next we will move into the gradient section. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.